Alright, and we are live. Starting off a little bit later today. I think I've improved my audio issues. Using headbuds now instead of desktop audio. Hopefully that helps out. I think my stream yesterday, or my video yesterday, not going to be one of the greatest ones I've ever done, that's for sure. Audio did not sound that great. I think this time it'll sound a bit better. Going back into my save.
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the meadowlands of Leonidar, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the Bloodburn. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity and act accordingly.
Space to continue. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Let's go back over here. One sec. Just want to... Yeah, I'm just kind of gonna leave that open. I don't know if that'll impact things. I'm gonna leave that open. And yeah, alright. So, continuing where we left off from yesterday. A great deal of things happened. Just some quick backstory. Here's our main character, Tahar. That's not him. Where is he?
What's next?
So yeah, this guy's dad, he was like a mage. I guess he like betrayed everyone, tried doing some evil stuff. This guy's the son, of course.
I'm ready.
Let's see, this guy saved him, and, you know, now we're dealing with the aftermath, like 8 years after this giant war, I guess, that kind of thing. And I guess there's a plague that broke out in the village, and we're gonna go try and deal with it. So alright, let's just kind of continue onward. Get in there, boys. Do your thing. Let's see. Set this stuff up. Cool. So we got some duplicate abilities here. That's no problem. Let's see, I want the range stuff. Light armor to yourself. Let's customize this stuff real quick. Okay. Cool. I think after playing for a bit, you know, I'll consider, you know, changing the key bindings and whatnot, but I just don't feel the need to right now. Just take all the loot.
Interesting.
Venom sack. Okay. Cool. Very good looking game though.
Stay alert. Right away. Acknowledged.
Looks like we cannot cross the river. Alright, no problem. Looks like we got an interactable right here. An old shack, most likely a hunter's cabin. There's a rotten smell coming from the inside. Perhaps some dead folk. We got some boars here. Just living their life. I like the way the grass moves when the boar is walking around. That is a very nice attention to detail. I'm guessing it's the same for the units. Yeah, it is. I love that in games. Like, whenever you have foliage like that that just moves around. Gosh, I think it's wonderful. Just adds a hell of a lot to the game. I wish their health bars would not layer on top of one another. I guess we can use some abilities. You know.
Let's see.
Collect our loot.
Let's go.
Looks like nothing over here. Just some deer. Doing deer stuff. Some boars as well.
Understood.
As you command.
Looks like we got something over there. A little skeleton or something.
Of course. Yes.
Ooh, we got, what are these? Some goblins. They're big goblins.
What do we need? Orders?
Set you guys on.
Yes.
Alright. Get in there, guys. Use that Amulet. Make that. Get in there, guys. Cool. Yeah, having duplicate abilities like that might be a little bit difficult to play around. The tree must have hit the man while he was on all fours looking for something. That sucks. I mean, it doesn't seem to be that big of a tree, like, compared to his body, but...
Understood.
What do I know, I suppose. I've never had a tree fall on me.
Got it. Understood.
Perhaps actually looking at... He's got no skin at all. He's just bones now. So this probably happened a long time ago, and this probably wasn't broken initially. You know, it might have been like a green tree. So it was a hell of a lot heavier than a dried out one. I have cut down trees
Corpses.
before with my dad.
Was that the blood burn?
We'll see. And if that's the case, let's hope the potions will protect us.
Freshly cut wood is incomparably heavier, like, to the dry stuff.
Still fresh. They don't show any symptoms of the blood burn.
That's not good. We should hurry.
Like, seriously, trees just, they hold a lot of moisture.
As
I
you
don't know if you
command.
ever knew that, but, cannabis as an example, that stuff loses 90% roughly of its weight. 90 to 80%, I would say, due to drying out. Like, all water weight when you harvest it. Get them. Come on. Dude, how are you getting fucked up, man?
For the crown!
What is it?
Looks like we got a bow. Requires Dex 4.
Let me see.
Let's check out Bertrand's bow. He's got a shit bow. This one definitely is better.
Acknowledged. Yes.
Make up your mind.
I'll continue exploring, collecting all
Understood.
those XPs. I'm one of those gamers that likes to explore the whole map before doing the main objective. I don't know if I'll always be that way, but that's how I've been before. I've always liked it. Yeah. Nothing up for Okay, there's some like sparkliness going on with that armor. Actually looks kind of weird. Got some things.
Sure.
Wolf eyes.
Stay alert.
Let's see, and it looks like these wolves are hiding a great hammer. Wow. After landing a critical hit cast on target, target has frozen, then it kills them instantly.
Will do.
That's pretty cool. Some of these items in this game seem to have a lot of effects like that. Where, like, if there's a certain condition on an enemy, then this effect will occur. I mean, that's like an extra complicated effect, because not only do they need to be frozen, you also need to land a crit. But I imagine if I had, like, a frost mage of some kind, that'd be far easier to succeed at that.
Right away.
Understood.
Let's go fuck up these bugs over here. One of you, please protect him. halfway off. Jeez, there's little baby ones too. Alright, got him, guys. Oh.
Huh?
Yo, I'm playing on hard mode, but so far it doesn't seem all that hard. I wonder when, or like what hard mode changes. I don't really remember. I wonder if I can actually check that real quick. Feel free, you can come back here. That doesn't tell me. Enemies will fight you relentlessly, and managing your party's ability or equipment and abilities is necessary to succeed. Versus, okay. You have to use every advantage possible in order to survive, optimizing all of their abilities and equipment, as well as exploiting each enemy's weakness. It doesn't really say if it gives them, like, additional health, bonus damage. Like, is the AI, are they just smarter? Not a clue. The bodies show clear signs of the blood burn. Their bodies are slightly swollen and have started to decompose. You estimate the time of death to be about 2 days ago. Looks like he's clutching his belly. Seems like he was stabbed or something. Looks like we got a letter. Let's read it. Why? Diogia. The bloodburn has reached us. Heron. O Guardians. Heron is gone. The plague took him like wildfire, raging and consuming until it burned the life out of him. Tiara saved me. I can't shake the image of him from my mind. We were careful to avoid contact with the others in the village after your last letter, but 3 days ago Heron fell ill. He tried to hide it from me, as if I wouldn't notice the sweat and vacant stare. He was so cross when I suggested he see our village's healer. The bloodburn is worse than anyone described. It is not a sickness. It is torture inflicted upon us by the Guardians. No sickness torments a man into mutilating himself to relieve the pain. Heron was screeching by the end. It is horrible that I was glad when it was over. Whoops. Is it horrible that I was glad when it was over? I don't think so. You're dealing with a tough thing, though. Why do the Guardians punish us? We're farmers, pawns in a game played by greater powers. What have we ever done to deserve this? I'm sitting here, reliving his death over and over. It is a nightmare, like a garish puppet show I can't turn away from. I can't bear to look at him. His blistered skin, his blood-soaked clothes, his bloated face. There are moments when I swear I see him from the corner of my eye, standing there, staring at me. If I turn to look, there is only emptiness. Has it spread to me too? I fear the village will burn our farmstead down if they find out what happened. Their paranoia is warranted, after all I've seen. Would the fire cleanse us? Perhaps it would not be so bad to join Heron. Perhaps that would make the nightmares stop. Stay safe, Diogia. The bloodburn is coming for us all. Your sister, Ludeza. Jeez. Again, this game has some heavy, like, elements to it. Like, that's sad. Like,
Pray tell.
it looks like he was stabbed in the belly or something, so maybe he did that to himself because of pain? Gosh, this game's actually pretty gruesome. I really like reading these little notes and whatnot. I mean, honestly, I think the writing is pretty good. I think it's great, actually. I am not an experienced critic on writing and whatnot, but I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Let's check out what's going on over here. The body show clear signs of blood burn. Looks like that is a repeat of what it said on the other guy.
Got it.
So that is Leonin. So let's head down
Let's
here.
go.
Looks like we got a one-handed axe. It's exactly the same. It's my current battle axe.
They will
We got some
fall.
wolves over here. And there, guys. I wonder how much of the game is going to be exploring with a party like this. Like, I thought there'd be more RTS elements to it. but it seems to have a good mix, I guess. Perhaps it's just because we're at the beginning of the game.
Alright.
So they just kind of want to slowly introduce us to, like, the characters, their abilities, getting used to that, and then they add in the RTS elements later. I'd be cool with that. I hope that's what they're planning. Because, I mean, if this was the whole game, I mean... It's not bad, it's just not an RTS, fully. Let's see. What about this one? The Purity of Light and Essay. Don't think I've read this one. Yeah, let's learn a little bit. So, there's a group called the Purists or something like that. And, they're basically anti-mages of any kind. It's largely due to Tahar, the main character's father, you know, getting a bunch of mages together and showing, like, how dangerous, you know, magic can be. So they're basically, like, thinking, oh, we're anti-magic entirely, and, yeah, they just kind of kill anyone who uses magic, except for, the battle mages, which I guess are the only exception, which are the mages that are in the service, not technically of the Purity group, but of the King, who's now working more and more with this Purity group. Magic belongs to the gods alone. To practice magic is to defile the sacred gift and demands the punishment of death. Such is the harsh teaching of the Purity of Light. Though the order is widespread, today it is easy to forget that it is a relatively young religion with far gentler beginnings. As with most religious orders, the Purity of Light had humble origins. Rondar Lacane, famously known as the Harbinger of Light, was a simple preacher in the twilight of the Mage Wars. His message was of love and unity, a powerful and popular call after the horrors of the war. Lacane organized food banks for the poor and refugees of the war, and in these groups his religion found an early following. The faith's new followers, Scions, spread his message wide and far. Lacane quickly became their champion, their shepherd in a time of great suffering. Despite its popularity amongst the poor, the Purity of Light remained a relatively small and insignificant order until the very end of the war. It is not clear what exactly changed for Lacane, but the end of the Mage Wars was a turning point for the Purity. Where once the Purity professed love and peace, it now turned its focus on the complete subjugation of magic wielders who were branded as defilers. To understand the Purity's extreme stance on magic, consider the tenets of the faith. Aenir, the Allfather, abandoned the world tainted by sin and defilers. Violence, war, and suffering. These are all punishments for humanity's crimes. With the Mage Wars, many had witnessed firsthand the sufferings magic brought. Only when all of the world has turned to the Purity of Light and purged itself of defilers will Aenir return. At the center of it all is Rondar Lacane. As the Harbinger of Light, he is the Allfather's chosen conduit, the one who will open the gate once the world is made pure. Lacane's rise from the simple preacher to the head of the most influential religion in the land is no accident. Whatever the Order's fate, it is undeniable that Lacane's and the Purity of Light's destiny are closely entwined. Okay. Perhaps, like, someone close to him died. Maybe he got a taste of power.
See.
As you take a closer look at the hanged men, you notice tattoos on both their forearms and their knuckles. Villagers.
Alright.
Gotcha. And that guy's hanging upside down.
Stay alert.
It's kind of off the beaten path, though, to hang some people. What do we got going on over here? I'll just look down here real quick. This game likes to hide stuff, from what I've seen.
Ragged cloth, blistered feet.
You're from the army.
They look like refugees.
Are you here to take care of those elves?
All that time stationed in Greykeep almost made me forget how many of them are still out there. Damn that bloody war.
Yes? I think it's best if you talk to Mother Callia.
Voice acting, I'm a fan. I think it's solid.
Onwards.
Of course.
Said that many times, but I'm still surprised. Even like these smaller NPCs that are less important, I feel like they really add to the immersion of the game. Let's talk to this person. Maybe he'll give a quest to kill that mob down there.
Now would you look at that? A respectable soldier, right in our humble encampment. How can I help?
Who are you people? We didn't expect to find someone that far out in the wild.
Who we are? Well, we like to call ourselves the Travelers, though most would probably refer to us as refugees. Orphans of the war, if you're feeling poetic. Tramps, if you aren't.
So, you're the leader?
Well, I'm definitely the one with the most winters on my back, and I guess that made people trust me. For better or worse.
Where are you from, then? I take it your city got destroyed in the war.
City? Town's more like it. Mistvale, it was called. We aren't all from there, though. Just me and that red-headed girl over there, Elaine. But yes, it got destroyed. I still feel like all this is just a bad dream sometimes. I spent my entire life there, and now it's gone. Burnt to the ground by Asamo Tahar's defilers. It's a tragedy. But to answer your question, most of these folks I met on the road, and we just stuck together. It's easier to survive in numbers.
I see. But why stay on the road? Why not try your luck in, I don't know, Everlight perhaps? Greyfell?
Did you really just ask that? Of course we'd rather be behind thick walls with a roof over our heads. But what do you think the odds are of the guards letting a group of ragged vagrants through their precious gates? I learned it the hard way. You see, this is why we came to Leonon, a village, and we only heard the best about it from a traveler. And now, it got taken by a bloody plague. If fate exists, it has a damn bad sense of humor.
I mean, that does suck for them. Dang.
Well, good luck to you people. We need to push on now.
Wait, I don't know how to say this, but something happened and we don't really know what to do. Could you spare a moment and help us?
What is it?
It's actually quite simple. We were betrayed by one of our own, a young fellow named Gilbert. He was responsible for giving out food to everyone in the camp. Long story short, he stole from us. When our provisions were running low, we decided that we needed to cut the rations. But Gilbert didn't accept it, so he just took half of our provisions and ran off.
That bastard. I'm not a fan of thieves. For obvious reasons, I wouldn't want someone to take my stuff from me. So, if I know there's a thief, I would try and, help someone else get their stuff back if I could, kind of make an example of the thief that, average person's not okay with.
I'll see what I can do. Do you think he's still in the area?
I'm sure of it. It only just happened last night. And with them elven folk around, he wouldn't dare to go far. Thank you, soldiers. It's good to know that the Crown still cares about us.
She does.
I didn't expect him to make that comment. He actually gave me the impression he wouldn't want to help. But,
Acknowledged.
perhaps his duty as leader of the Wolf Guard, is
Understood.
keeping him noble. The effects are kind of cool in these abilities. Definitely takes me longer than I'd like to activate them, but I'll get better once I rekeybind things too, of course. It seems like they are kind of important to use whenever you have a small group of
As your command.
forces. Like my guys, their health gets pretty low. I haven't been using any of these health potions though, I guess. And I could. I don't like using potions in games. I don't have to. Master of Life and Death. Knob. One of the pieces of long-forgotten Master of Life and Death, an exquisite assassination tool used by the most skilled members of the Qualian Guild of Assassins many years ago. Should you succeed at reforging the dagger, you'll become an unstoppable force. We got a book on the Mage Wars. What's interesting, I found another artifact before. Yeah, right here, this one. Mage's Note. I wonder how these will come into play. I can't do anything with them right now. Oh, the Mage Wars. Let's learn a little bit about that and what was going on then. These were the game, in case you didn't see the first video, but the game kind of sets you off with a prologue. This Sentenza guy, this guy's face right here, he's like the leader of the Wolf Guard, which is like the King's elite forces, I guess. Anyways, he was searching for this, you know, rebel mage, essentially, and didn't catch him in time, and ultimately there's a giant battle. And we're now 8 years later. So the Mage Wars. While there is much debate on the tensions and conflicts that contributed to the Mage Wars, scholars generally agree the war's origin can be traced into the failed attempt on the life of rebel mage Isamo Tahar. In the depths of the abandoned fortress of House Vastal, General Sentenza Noria tried to nip the burgeoning mage rebellion in the bud. In the end, the general failed, and soon after the conflict started in earnest. Rumors circulated that while the general failed to kill Tahar, he rescued none other than Tahar's child. It is said that the child betrayed Tahar, and for this came under the protection. It is said that the child betrayed Tahar, and for this came under the protection of General Noria. The most outlandish of rumors even claim that the general trained Tahar's child himself and inducted them into the royal army. Rumors aside, the rebellion grew into an 8-year-long. Oh, it was actually 8 years long. Long bloody war. Houses Utran, Leonidar, Wolfgar, and Hallett remained loyal to the crown. Only House Iskander, second most powerful house in Northander, allied with Tahar and the rebel mages. Alot Iskander, leader of the Great House, dared to even attempt to usurp the crown for even greater power. House Iskander's gamble did not pay off. As the war dragged on, it became clear that the rebel mages were slowly losing. Isamo Tahar, realizing this, began a search for the 5 tomes, ancient relics that were said to grant its owner immense magical power. Tahar succeeded in finding 3 of the 5 tomes. With the relics in hand, he launched a final desperate assault against Greyfell. It is said the crown received an anonymous warning that the surprise attack on the capital, and that this warning saved the city from utter destruction. Even with the warning, the battle claimed many lives. Tahar, with his enhanced magical ability, summoned a dragon to destroy Greyfell. Fire and death fell upon the capital. The dragon was finally slain by none other than the queen, armed with the famed Hibernian spear. Though the battle was devastating on both sides, by the time the clash of swords and cries of the dying grew silent, Isamo Tahar lay dead. Without their leader, the Mage Rebellion was finished. The war at last was over. I really like these books. I feel like they give you all the info you need in like a pretty short, note. So I think the queen, it didn't say it here, but I think the queen actually sacrificed herself to summon or kill the dragon, something along those lines. I may be wrong about that, though. Which, that's badass. I mean, that's,
Don't hurt us, please.
I'm not gonna hurt you, lady. Just trying to chat.
Who are you?
Banner bearing your father's crest. Seems like rogue mages used this ruin as a hideout during the rebellion. Pumpkin. Somebody must have lost it. Dude, what's with this game and pumpkins? Like, yesterday, whenever I was going through the keep, or like the castle, you see this, like, kitchen, basically, and this giant roaring fire.
Now would you look at that?
And there's like a table, or 2 tables just filled with pumpkins. Like, nothing but pumpkins. It's so weird. Like, pumpkins are okay, but like, if I think of pumpkin, I think of pumpkin pie.
Alright.
And that's it. Like, what else do people use pumpkins for? I'm sure there are things. I don't deny that. But
Alright.
Let's see.
Perhaps the developers, they have like a history with pumpkins or something.
Are you Gilbert?
What?
Well, we were sent here by Mother Kalia from the refugee camp in the south. I'm searching for a certain Gilbert who stole rations and left them
Why
to
would you
starve
tell
in the
him?
wilderness.
I don't know any Gilbert. Now, please.
Hi, Gilby. Who are those men? Do they have any news of Mary? She should be back from the marketplace by now.
Dad, not now.
Gilby?
Blazes. I knew this wouldn't end well. I'm Gilbert, and I stole the provisions. Just didn't think they'd send a sellsword after me. Now, please, if you're here to kill us, just get it over with, will you? Me and my old man have suffered enough already.
Why did you do it? Steal the provisions?
So she didn't tell you. Figures. Well, then I will. Mother Callier, the wise old woman, after the provisions ran low, she cut the rations.
We know that much already.
Also that her plan was to cut the rations for my father entirely? Because he was dying already and it would be mercy? I tried to tell her that it wasn't too late for him, but she wouldn't listen. So in the end, I had no choice. I took Dad, packed all the food I could carry and left. I honestly hope they all rot in the claws of Nor for turning their back on us.
Well, that sounds like a nice story. And I understand where he's coming from, but, you know, let's ask him some more questions, you know? Maybe he's lying.
What's wrong with your father, anyway?
I'm no apothecary, so I couldn't tell you. He's been getting worse for the last few months, but it started getting really bad around 2 weeks ago. Could you believe that he was once the strongest man in the village? Now look at him. He doesn't even recognize me half of the time. I won't lie. It's hard for the two of us.
Maybe he has the plague?
Your father mentioned a Mary. Is it more than just the two of you?
What? Oh, no. Mary was the name of my mother. She died 2 years ago when our village was overrun. Dad has been, well, seeing her for the past couple of days, and I just don't have the heart to remind him that she's dead.
Oh, that's sad. So we can keep the provisions. We can split them. Oh, so this lets him keep them. I mean, yeah, this is a tough moral, you know, question here. Like, he stole, which is wrong, but it's like he stole for good intentions. Or he was so desperate he didn't have a choice to steal. Like, it's a tough thing, because you hear, like, you know, people say it's bad to steal food, especially, right? But it's like, have you ever been so poor where you didn't have a choice but to steal in order to eat and live, you know, perhaps another day or another week? So whenever you have someone who did, she said that he took half of the provisions total, and there seemed to be quite a few people there. So I don't think he needs all of what he took. So maybe we just split it? Like, I don't mind letting him have some. I mean, he's been gone for a bit of time. The lady wouldn't know how much he ate anyways, right? I'm cool with being fair. I wonder how Sentenza's gonna react, though.
We'll split. Give me one half of the provisions, and you can keep the rest. I'll tell Mother Kalia you lost the rest of it in the river.
But... Aye, of course. I should be grateful. Here, this...
Forget about it. You'll hand over all of these sacks right now, and we'll take them back to the refugees.
But...
Tahar, don't test my patience. His father is sick, all right. But he would have left those people out in the wilderness to starve to death. He doesn't deserve any mercy.
Well, then your death on him. But I guess there's nothing I can do. Here's the rations. Take them. Tell that bloody old wench she'll burn in the fires of Bogagor for this. Dad? We need to go now. I'll carry you, so just hang in there, will you? You need to.
Go. Yes. Yes, we will.
Well, there you go. I like that about this game.
Was that really necessary?
You can't legitimize a crime like that, regardless of the reasons. And when did I ask for your opinion?
I'm sorry, sir.
No need.
Yeah, this game is very good about letting you do things and then basically criticizing you, or just like, not necessarily criticize, but like, they're basically like, hey, like, why did you do that? Like, you didn't need to do that. I don't even know how to describe that properly. But, I don't know. I mean, was he gonna let them all starve to death? I mean, how much food could he really have taken? I feel like it's a bit more complicated than that.
As you command.
I'm not inclined to believe that they all would have starved to death, but maybe he was able to take a lot, and that is pretty wrong. I don't deny that. Not enough information. However, I have no regrets.
Right away.
I mean, they have like that example, perhaps you've heard before, where it's like you sacrifice the few to save the many. And it's really complicated. It's like, well, how do you always know what the right answer is?
I'll take a look.
You know, it's like, do you save, for example, like, there's an analogy, it has to do with like a trolley, I think, or a train, where you have a set of tracks that the train is going down, and then it splits into two, and, you know, this is a hypothetical extreme, of course, but you have, like, perhaps, a family, you know, a dad, a wife, and, you know, maybe their 2 kids on one set of tracks, and then you have like 10 or like 30 prisoners, you know, people that committed crimes, and it's like, you know, the train's going down the tracks, and you have to like pull the switch, and you have to decide, you know, where the train is gonna go, like who's gonna perish in a sense, and it's like, well, 10, 30 people are gonna die, you know, compared to 4 people, but it's like, oh, well, these guys, you know, they did something, they made a mistake, perhaps, or they did something wrong, so, you know, some people might be more inclined to let that family live, but it's like, unless you get really personal about it, how can you really determine, like, is that information really enough to determine who deserves to live? I don't think there's a right answer, ultimately.
Good to see you back, soldier. Any luck with the provisions yet?
I think you make an answer, or the best answer you can, based off of the information that you're given. That's kind of my current take on that. Let's talk about Gilbert first.
Actually, let's talk about Gilbert first. I think you left out something there, didn't you? The boy wasn't a simple thief. He was just protecting his dying father.
I had a feeling you were going to say this. I left that part out. But why shouldn't I? That boy was delusional. He kept on giving our best provisions to his old man, who was already 1 foot into the grave. I didn't even think he was still alive, so I didn't tell you.
I see your point. Still, he shouldn't have lied, especially not to a member of the Wolf Guard.
I know, and I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know if she really lied. She just kind of left out information.
Here's the food. We made sure Gilbert won't bother you again.
Let me see. Blazes. Yes. That's almost all of it. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Wait a moment. Here. Take this. It's something I took from a dead mage we found on the roadside. I was going to sell it, but it's the least we can do for you.
Thank you. Best of luck to you and your people.
And to you.
I was about to give
All
half of
right,
that food
that
away.
was the last distraction. Let's get back to the task at hand.
Understood.
I end up getting a reward anyways. Shielding Amulet. 20 magic resist seems pretty nice, but I haven't really encountered too many mages from what I can recall. I think bonus focus on our archer would be pretty cool. 50 health just isn't that much. Like, that's less than 5, or that's about 5% of this guy's health, a little bit more. Like, it's not that much. No, thank you. Guess we will equip this ring to this guy. Throw out our attributes. So if I recall, I'm doing the 2 1-1 approach. So I think I put 1 point already. There's my second. Whirlwind Strike. Sure.
Pray tell.
I like that. AoE. Right now, if I use this guy's Deadeye, he can't use the Impaling Shot normally, so I don't think he has enough focus points to really justify getting another focus point ability, so we'll just go with that. And I kind of feel like just going all in on Dexterity with this guy. Let's see, that's a weapon, intelligence, or willpower. Dexterity and intelligence. That's melee, so I'd never want that. That's not gonna apply. That's willpower. Grants you immunity against stun. What does Hasten do? Why would he need bonus movement speed? Health. It's intelligence. He's not gonna ever want taunt. That requires a melee weapon, that requires a shield. Light armored here, so it's willpower. Dude, I don't get why they would give this archer guy discipline. Like, it's just they combat so much. I think we'll do like a maybe a 3-1-1 with this guy. So I've already put 1 point. There's his second.
Yes?
Anselm, I have no idea how long he's gonna stick with those. Clinch your shelf, apply a shield. Bonus healing on those. I mean, sure. There's your second point. There you go, you can have the same thing.
I'm ready.
Alrighty. Guess we'll head on over here to Leonon.
What the? Elves?
Salangar, who are you? And what by Ellen's reigns are you doing here?
Sentenza Noria, General of the Wolf Guard. And we'll be the ones asking the questions. This is Nortander territory.
Wolf? Oh, I see. Then talk to our scryer, Elion, Evran. I believe she will want to have a word with you.
So do I.
Alright.
Onwards.
Sentenza friendly as always.
Yes.
These like elven structures. This is farm. That looks like what would be an elven race.
Orders?
Now would
The
you...
Wolf Guard. Huh. This will be interesting.
What are you doing here? This is Nortander territory.
It is, and we are aware of that. But I'm afraid recent developments have made our presence necessary.
Spare me the verbiage. What's the meaning of this?
As you might know, this village has been struck by the Bloodburn. We are here to investigate.
Since when are you here? Where we found corpses?
Since when exactly? You built quite an outpost.
Since a source informed us that there would be an outbreak, which was 3 weeks ago.
You knew there'd be an outbreak?
Yes.
How did you know that?
What about the corpses? We found what looked like villagers with arrows in their backs.
Bandits, not villagers. They were near the village when we got here, and we took care of them.
I don't remember seeing that. Perhaps because I took this path versus that path. I mean, my guy, I don't think he's an anti-elf individual, to be quite frank. I mean, he's the son of that rebel mage, so...
Well, investigating is also what
join
we're here for.
forces.
Maybe we could join forces.
I appreciate the notion, but I'm afraid this won't be possible.
Denied.
Why?
Because I know what you came here to do, and it's a mistake.
What do you mean?
All right, that's enough. We're here by order of the Queen, and according to the White Mist Treaty, you will now step...
You're not.
What?
The White Mist Treaty was struck between the Moorhere Scryers and Queen Aelith. You are acting under the orders of Lord Marshal Arendir, to whom we have sworn no loyalty. Or should I say, Lord Anger and those mage-slaughtering purity fanatics who are really making the laws of your country now.
The purity has nothing to do with this. We are here to prevent the bloodburn from spreading.
Well, we will take care of that. Now leave, or I will make you.
Was that a threat?
It was. You have 5 minutes to get back to where you came from. Then our archers will open fire. Leave.
Wow.
Fall back!
Okay. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if us preventing the plague from spreading was really us, you know, going around and pulling the Arthur strategy.
Of course.
And Sentenza gives me the feeling he'd be the kind of guy who's okay with that.
Let's go.
Guess we won't know for sure. Not until we take care of these elves. It's funny, I'm already siding with the elves. Like, there seems to be a hell of a lot of corruption going on with these humans, so...
Yes. Acknowledged.
Understood.
Guess that just makes me biased, but... it be the truth.
Of course.
Just gonna continue exploring the rest of the map that I haven't seen yet before building that outpost.
Take them down!
Guys. Oh yeah.
For the crown!
Oh geez, we aggroed the bugs. No. Get in there, Sentenza.
For the Queen!
Oh gosh, roll in. Use all your abilities. Gosh, there are so many abilities. And having duplicates like that, not the most fun thing. I like the option though.
Interesting.
You have the option and you definitely don't have to do it, as you can tell from their health bars. We are plenty tanky. How do I cross this river? Oh. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I actually have no idea how we cross the river. Maybe we'll get a boat later on. Because that bridge is broken. I remember trying to use it before. Okay, I've already seen that.
Our troops caught up. Good.
General Noria, you... What's the matter? Is something wrong?
Look up ahead and you'll see. We have unwanted company. Where's the rest of you?
At the crossroads, sir. Waiting for your word.
Good. Then send them in. The elves won't let us into the village, so we'll force them to. If we do it right, they won't stand a chance. Ansem, you'll help me develop a strategy. Corporal Tahar, you will oversee the setting up of the outpost. What's your name?
Seamark, sir. Gerald Seamark.
And you grew up here, right?
That is correct, sir.
Good. Then you know the area. Now, let's get started. If these damned more here want blood, they shall have it.
You're Corporal Tahar, I assume?
Yeah. Any advice on how to get started?
We should probably stock up on provisions first. I suggest we send out some men to hunt and do some wood cutting.
Got it.
And don't forget to get a stone cutter going, too.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
The humans, there's a tactic to meet every challenge. Humans are the most versatile of the races. They can be played with either an offensive or defensive focus. Their building costs are balanced, and they can build markets to trade resources. Barracks can be upgraded to get access to a broad variety of units. Humans offer a large roster of unit upgrades, each of which allows them to improve a certain aspect of a unit. For example, if your enemy employs a lot of ranged units, upgrade your arbalist's range to gain the upper hand. Humans increase their population by building billets. I've never heard of human farms being billets before. That's new. So that must be our sector.
We're being attacked!
Already?
What is it?
Get him! Kill him!
Right with Harry.
Okay,
Yes.
that guy's fast. We're not getting
Make
him.
up your mind.
Alright, we got a scout. Let's put you on 4.
Where to?
Alright, now you're on 4. Defeat the elves in your village. Okay, let's see. Need to build a hunting cabin. I mean, where do you even build this at? Does it matter? I have no idea. Let's build it, I guess, right there. And then we'll build a woodcutter. So it's got these little arrows pointing to the trees. Perhaps this thing actually does chop down trees. That seems like a fine spot. Alright. So we'll build the stone cutter right here. Looks like it automatically populates with full workers when you complete the building. Okay.
Pray tell.
Yes.
Set them up right there. Wow.
Will only take a second.
Animations are solid. They're going to town. I don't know, it's my first time looking at the game, so I just kind of feel like seeing how much detail they put into it. Huh. Guess we'll come back to that later. Just got a report to Gerald.
This will be a masterpiece. Corporal, did you send out hunters already?
Yeah, and they already found some game. I also tasked a couple of men to gather wood, as you suggested. What's next?
Good question. I suggest you head out and see if you can find more suitable spots to establish outposts. Closer to the elves, preferably. The more territory we control, the easier it will be to win the battle.
Makes sense.
That should work. Well then.
Gotcha, so now they're having us take sectors.
Alright, let's find more spots to set up outposts. We need to gain more ground.
Agreed.
So I feel like if we take this sector back here, it'll be a nice use for resource collection, hopefully.
I'll try.
Alright.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Be sure to upgrade your outpost in the Outpost flag production menu to increase the number of workers available in that sector. Resources gathered in one sector are also immediately available in all other sector centers. Okay. I don't know if they are implying that the resources you collect in each of these sectors goes into this overall pool? Perhaps so. How do I pause the game? I don't actually know if this is pausing the game.
Alright then, what's it?
Must be. I shall be right back. Alrighty. Let us continue. Let's see, so what do we got? Demolish, retreat, repair, scouting post, and provides a range attack. Provides a small amount of workers and increases your population limit. So I guess it's doing its thing. Yep, there's a little bar right there. Alright, we'll just kind of take it slow. There's still a lot about the game I do not know. And there's like 3 campaigns
We're being
overall.
attacked.
Oh gosh. Squad.
Orders.
Oh no. Get in there.
Alright.
Getting attacked. They're murdering us.
He's scouting.
Get in there, Scout. Okay, Scout, run away.
Caution.
Dude, they just did a hit and run.
Understood.
Really? Well, these guys are pretty smart. They straight up did a hit and run. Okay. I've never seen AI do that before.
Let's
Gotta
see.
be honest.
Good job, man. Let's get to work.
I'm ready.
Let's go over here.
Yes? Any news?
Yes. We set up some new outposts, as you suggested. What now?
Well, I guess now would be the time to arm our men and prepare them for the attack. In other words, we should put up a barrack.
Then that's what we'll do.
And remember, build billets to make space for new recruits. Should you need defenses, there is always the option of building some wooden towers.
Understood. Thanks, Gerald.
Build the barracks, optional build some bullets. Alright. Let's start going.
We're
Barracks.
being attacked.
Take him down.
Fight.
She's the fastest. Yes.
Our workers are under attack.
Easy.
Yes.
Jeez, dude, what's up with this hit and run shit? Alright, barracks. Start getting some troops. Let's build some billets. Let's build the billets back here, though. So we can build one right there. Let's also get a woodcutter. Let's see, where's a large patch of trees? That seems pretty good. Got a hunting cabin. Patrolling units. Single or hold and drag, double click. Select every unit. You can move your unit by pressing right. Attack every. Okay. Basic stuff. Let's build another billet as well.
We're being attacked.
Get in there, guys.
For the queen!
Kill their hero guy.
Right away.
Building completed.
Commander.
Okay, they're attacking from this side, so let's do that. Got a watchtower going on up there.
Will only take a second.
I think we should get a watchtower
Chop chop, man.
right
Let's
there
get to
as
work.
well. Let's build another billet. So do I have any spare workers? How do I even tell? I've got 0 free workers.
Yes?
Yes. Of course. Commander.
Will only take a second.
Let's actually put them right there.
What is it? So much to do, so little time.
Caution.
Oh gosh, they're coming through the other side now.
Acknowledged.
They're so smart. Come on, guys.
Our workers are
Attack.
under attack.
Help me! Somebody!
Oh, Bertrand, you fool.
You got over your mess.
Okay. These hit and run tactics are like something else.
Onwards.
Let's get to it.
Did you say something?
What?
We need many more soldiers. Get some more archers too. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Elves,
We're being attacked.
Let's go, guys. Alright. Anselm, pick him up, please.
Blaze it. Get up, will you?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I think our outpost is in a good spot now. Let's go talk to the general.
Charge! Damn it! I need healing. For the crown!
They killed one of our heroes.
Healing! Make a command.
Leader shield thing.
Pray tell.
Okay, let's actually retreat a little bit.
Don't you command?
These guys are actually ruthless.
Help me! Somebody!
They killed one of our heroes.
Oh gosh, Anselm. Don't die.
Fallen!
What is it? Blazes! I need help!
Oh my
Yes,
god.
command.
Run. We need to revive everyone else.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. This is actually brutal, man.
Blazes! I need help!
Don't let him die, damn it. You die? You die of all the heroes? No! Aw, shit.
Wide
Alright.
swathes of green.
I hope I had
fertile soil,
a quick
lakes
save
and rivers
recently.
rich in
Damn.
fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the Meadowlands.
Okay, hard mode. Hard mode is a thing. Let's cancel that.
So little
Our provisions are running low. We need more food.
Let's see.
Orders? This will be a masterpiece. Understood.
Okay, we'll have you guys go there. Oh gosh, I have to build a lot of stuff again. arrows. A hunting cabin. Woodcutter. Got a watchtower. A watchtower right
We
here.
need to gather more wood, Commander.
For the crown!
Yes.
Stay alert.
Let the Taskmaster know if you need something, Corporal.
Oh no.
Heading out.
Let's go.
Our capital is under attack.
Oh, this is bad. Okay, yeah, go away.
Will do.
Building completed.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. Well then, this will be a mess.
Commander.
So much to do, so little time.
Building completed.
That should work. This will be a masterpiece.
Our capital is under attack.
Oh no, wrong person.
They
Oh
killed one of
gosh.
our heroes.
No! Not yet!
Right away.
Yes.
At your command.
Form a line. Okay, whenever you have a lot of stuff going on, it's actually much harder to do things.
They killed one of our heroes.
Oh gosh. Run. Retreat.
Understood. Did you say something?
Make up your mind. Not now.
Don't die, Sentenza. Retreat.
Stay
They killed one of our heroes.
We're in for a fight. Whatever necessary. All right, I think our outpost is in a good spot. Let's go talk to the general.
Alright. Let's not die. Come on, kill him. Nice.
What's next?
Alright, quick, save Sentenza.
Don't die on us now.
Quick, summon more soldiers. I think I want another barracks as well.
On your feet, soldier. We're not done yet. On your feet, soldier.
Come on.
We're not
Don't
done
die on us now.
Come on. Let's turn,
So much to do, so little time. Alright then, let's get to it.
let's have this one there, and we'll have two here.
Well then.
We're being attacked.
Oh gosh, retreat.
Alright then, let's get to it.
Building completed.
Commander.
Our capital is under attack.
That's all a watchtower does? It's like nothing. Let's get some of each.
Yes.
So much to do, so
Yes.
little time.
Onwards.
The resource store of barracks is full. Assign workers? Oh gosh.
We're being attacked.
Put two there, boom. Alright. Looks like we're able to survive now. At least a little bit. We got more guys coming. Let's do that.
Our provisions are running low. We need more food.
How do I get more freaking farmers again? Thereby increases construction time, hunting cabin, barracks, watchtower.
We're being attacked!
I don't know if these billets increase.
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
Gosh, Bertrand, you suck, man. Okay, you know what, you fucking elves? I don't know how large my fighting force is, but we're gonna freaking attack you now. Yeah.
You read my mind.
Take him down.
Alright, come on, forces. Alright, we'll just have these guys chill in the back.
To gather more wood, Commander.
Okay, apparently we need wood and meat to create these guys. Dude, press this button. How do I get more workers? I don't... Town center. Unlocking more buildings. This requires increases population, provides additional
We need
workers.
to gather more wood, Commander.
Okay, cool. That should hopefully help.
What is it?
Oh gosh. Are you... Where did Bertrand die at? Oh.
I'm ready.
Okay, you
Good
can
idea.
save
Build this
Bertrand, it
with.
seems.
What's next?
Save Bertrand, please.
Our provisions are running low. We need more food.
Missing one wood.
Come on. Don't die on us now.
Yes?
We're being attacked!
Oh my gosh. Come on, attack. They're absolutely attacking from multiple fronts. Can we take that?
I ride my hero.
Building completed.
Come on over here, guys. Help out.
Charge!
Help out. Come on, let's attack. This force.
What is it?
Come along this side.
Let's go.
Let's fucking sandwich these bitches. Kill this one. Don't let him go. Gosh, why are they so fast?
For the crown! Yeah!
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
Can you take this? You must have a hero or settler carriage in order to construct an outpost. Gotcha. Alright, Bertrand, you kinda suck. Actually, I don't even know if you can do anything to that. You cannot.
I'm ready. Good choice.
No? How you can.
Yes.
Minus Bertrand. Oh my god.
Building completed.
What is it?
Be wary.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Oh my goodness, are they really attacking
We're
again?
being attacked!
Come on. You constructing some warriors. You
Our
construct
provisions are
more
running low.
archers.
We need more food.
Pray tell.
Charge!
Down.
Take that. Let's build something. This is a frontier outpost now. Let's turn you into 1-2. And then let's get a watchtower going.
We're being attacked!
What do we need?
Good choice.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
At your command.
Building completed.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I really don't like that I'm sending my entire force out, but... well, what you gonna do? There's a blueprint. That requires resources I do not have. Okay, you know what? Let's just attack them right now. I don't think I need to build all that stuff. Come on, guys, let's attack. Kill everything on the way. Time to murder the elves. They disagreed with us. For that reason, they died.
Building completed.
Yep, get in there, team. Alright.
For the crown!
Keep running in forces. Yep, we're coming from both sides, it seems. Multiple points.
Yes?
Make it quick!
Building completed.
And dude, we're really messing these guys up, though. Oh my gosh, that's a brave archer. Just shooting us until you die. Alright, healing potions are actually becoming required now. That's kind of nice. I think it's adding more to the experience. For sure is.
Damn it! I need healing!
Oh my gosh. Dude, no. Bertrand, save him.
Stay with me, will you? We're not done yet!
Get back in the fight.
Easy.
Alright. Yep, you just get overwhelming numbers, and then you just send them to attack. Talk to Sentenza? You actually have an objective to talk to Sentenza.
I think we're in a good spot to attack now, General.
Good. Then we'll attack right away.
I don't want to question your orders, sir, but wouldn't it be wise to do some more scouting first? There might be a weakness in their defense that we haven't spotted yet.
Fine. But not much longer. Who knows what these elves are planning? And if they carry the blood burn out of the village, no amount of scouting will help us.
Okay, well I already did that, I guess. Whoops. Let's see, a nullifying flask, a vortex flask, or an orb of weakening. I don't really care for these, honestly. And this one's worth the most. So I guess I'll take that. Okay. Well, team, let's go. Overwhelming numbers wins the day.
We made it. The barriers are down.
Yet no sign of... Charge! Now!
What the? You bastard! Don't say I didn't warn you!
Now!
Oh gosh, you're going down, Sentenza.
They killed one of our heroes.
Bertrand, save him.
Stay with me, will you? We're not done yet.
Salangar, this isn't over.
Gone. Damn it.
Jeez.
It's over.
What about the scryer?
We'll get her. Talk to us, woman. What happened here?
Are you?
Sent by the Queen. Now talk.
What was that?
Elves. They must have gotten reinforcements.
Corporal, Tahar, return to the outpost at once. They need someone to lead the defenses.
Understood. What about the village?
Anselm and I will guard it. The rest of the Wolf Guard should arrive any second now. We will just have to hold the village until then. Now move.
All right, Tahar, let's move. Back to the outpost, and quick.
Oh gosh. Quick. Quick, my forces. I have a feeling Sentenza is going to, kill everyone in the village along with Anselm.
We lost the sector, Commander.
Just a sneaking suspicion. Cool, well I lost all my farms. I actually cannot produce any more units.
Our population is at maximum capacity. We need to expand.
Yeah, let's just build some farms. Here, I guess.
We need to gather
Let's
more.
just upgrade these things, start getting the habit of upgrading stuff.
I need healing.
Pray tell.
Oh gosh. Bertrand, don't die.
Stop. Stop. That's enough. Please, just listen to me.
Stay with me, will you? We're not done yet.
Talk to the Elven Commander.
Yes?
Please, I give up. All that, we didn't want any of it.
You should have thought of that before you attacked us.
Your men attacked us as soon as we got inside. I'm sorry. Scryer Elion told us about you. About the reason you're here and your disagreement.
That's one way to put it. Your people opened fire on us.
Yes, and they shouldn't have. Elion, she got scared. She had her orders, you know, to protect the village. It was never our intention to start a war.
Well then.
Oh my gosh, game. Please stop. Just... I'm actually gonna... change something here. I'm gonna try that out. And see if that's a little bit better. It's like, if I select everything, yeah, it doesn't really show my units, which I don't know how much that matters, but maybe I wouldn't like that myself. And I don't think I need to take up that much real estate anyways. This is North...
Whatever your intentions, this is Northander territory. Capturing a village, invading our lands, this is an act of war.
I know, but the situation required that we acted quickly. And given recent developments in your country, we could not take the risk of you denying us entry.
Recent developments?
Yes. The purity of light and their persecution of mages. Especially to us as elves, who are almost all magically gifted. We just don't understand why Lord Marshal Arendir just lets them do as they please.
And that justifies breaking a century-old treaty between our races? That's some strange reasoning.
I mean, I understand the sentiment. And I don't want to say magic is dangerous.
I get your concerns.
That's a relief. I was beginning to fear all of Nortander had lost their minds. Either way, this is a different topic.
It is.
What was your intention?
If it wasn't your intention to start a war, then what was it? Why did you come here?
For the same reason you're here. The Bloodburn. The Moorhere elves have been struck by it too. At least we believe so.
This will be a masterpiece.
You believe so?
Yes. There's discussion about that going on in Leafshade as we speak. Suffice it to say that the symptoms of the Bloodburn seem to be different for elves than they are for humans.
That's interesting.
So you're here to... what? To examine it?
Yes. We are here to study an outbreak firsthand.
And you aren't afraid? How do you protect yourselves against an infection?
We don't. You see, that's one of the many misconceptions you humans have about the Bloodburn. It's not an ordinary disease, as your Lord Marshal believes, and thus it's not contagious. You could ask a dying woman for a dance and it would not affect you.
How can you be so certain?
Just observe the pattern. You can wipe out an entire village, but the one a mile south of it remains unaffected, even if the wind is blowing in their direction. And for some reason, it may take a strong man of 30 winters and spare his grandmother. Where's the logic in that?
Maybe we just haven't understood the pattern yet.
If you think it's contagious, you must have brought some protection, didn't you? What was it, a potion?
Yes.
Please show me.
Here. Sorry, Tahar, but I want to see this.
Just as I suspected. Watch.
What the? What are you doing? You're drinking it.
Yes, because it's just fire nettle extract, nothing else. Your medicine is completely useless, and whoever brewed it knew that. Please, I beg you, you need to believe me. The Bloodburn isn't an ordinary plague.
Then what is it?
This is what we're trying to find out. But, as of now, we believe it to be a curse of sorts. One originating from a very ancient, unknown kind of magic. So this is it, Evran. The truth. We are here to understand.
I still don't understand, though. Why didn't your scryer let us in?
Isn't it obvious? Because she wanted to prevent you from carrying out that order.
What order? To examine the Bloodburn?
Oh, I see. Your general. I'm afraid he didn't fill you in on your true orders. The village is to be purged. Every survivor, children, women, elders, will be killed. The Crown believes this is what it takes to prevent the Bloodburn from spreading to Greyfell.
This is ridiculous. How in blazes would you know?
Can't you guess? We have ears in Greykeep, as you probably have in Leafshade.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Well, given all the info that he shared, given that he drank the potion that supposedly, if you overdose on, would kill you, or something of that nature.
Well then.
Then we need to stop him.
I was hoping you would say that. I would help you if I could, but given what's happened, I doubt my presence would help. In other words, it's in your hands now. We will withdraw our people until dawn. Farewell, Evran. And thank you for sparing me.
What's next?
Alright. Fedikin, followed your channel. Right on. Well, thank you, sir. Warm it down.
Bertrand, what do you make of this?
Of what that elf just told us?
Yeah.
Honestly, no idea. I don't think he's lying, but that doesn't mean they're right. Especially not that part about our orders.
And if they are, what should we do?
I don't know. We can't refuse an order, can we? You know, that would make us deserters.
Yeah, you're right.
I wonder what the options will be. Not a fan of just purging innocence for the sake of purging innocence. Well, I guess it's not quite exactly what's happening. Meet with Anselm.
Tahar.
Anselm, what happened? Where's the general?
Up north. He left us in charge. What about the outpost? Is it safe? Since you just strolled in here, I suppose the elves have somehow surrendered.
They have. Look, Anselm, I need to talk to the General. There's something about the Bloodburn we didn't need.
Save your breath for later, Corporal. This place is getting purged.
Purged? You mean...
Yes, it's tragic, but there's no other choice. The General said it was the plan all along. Until we know how this plague spreads, we cannot allow any of these people to leave. Not alive.
But the General doesn't have the information we have. He should know before we do anything.
Would take an hour to catch up by now, and even if you were to tell him, he seemed pretty set on this. Which I understand. It's all of Nortender we're gambling with. Maybe all of EO.
Well, I think we know why the General didn't tell me, so I'm not gonna ask that. I think...
This is insane. Look at these people. Anselm, we can't just kill them.
What do you want me to do, Tahar? Fall on my knees and cry? It's an order, and we are soldiers. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I have a conscience. I'm not
Forget
killing
it.
these people.
I'm not killing these people, and you won't either.
That's what I wanted to hear. One last thing before we kill you, betrayer. Do you remember her face?
Whose face? What in the blazes are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Well, that's a damn good question. 8 years ago in Iskander, when your father tried to execute you, and the Wolfguard stopped him, it was my sister who paid the price for it. Isamo Tahar. He burned her alive. He blasted the skin from her skull. And all just because of you. All because of the fucking betrayer's child. But no, that wasn't enough. Instead of killing you like he should have, General Noria took you in. Trained you as if you were something special. Wolfguard. He might as well have spit on my sister's grave.
Anselm, this isn't fair. This isn't fair, and you...
Fair? Fuck fair! She died, damn it! She died! Only so this piece of shit could live. Good thing is, you refused the direct order. So we don't even need to cover this up. Now let's get this over with.
No, Anselm! You can't do this!
Watch me.
Probably should have put my points in first. I kind of thought Anselm would betray us anyways.
I need healing.
Come on, get him. Don't die. Ah, that was close.
Oh, shit. Stay calm, Bertrand. This wasn't our fault. We just have to...
Tahar, there's news from the Tiara's breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
Stay where you are. Slaughtering your own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar. I should have guessed. Drop that weapon now. And you too, Carpal. Unless you want to save the hangman some work.
Hangman?
What do you think? You're charged with high treason. Betrayed by the betrayer's child. The General will love to hear this.
Betrayer's child after all. Yep, didn't want to kill some innocents. Neutral buildings.
I told you this would happen, Angar. I told you.
I just can't believe this is all you have to say in your defense, Tahar.
Anselm and his friends attacked us. Do you need me to write it down for you?
Watch your tongue, Tahar.
General, you are a soldier of the Queen, Tahar. And for the past 8 years, you have served us well. Not only that, you even went as far as to refuse obedience to your father. Because you knew what he did was wrong. I respect that. But killing 5 of your brethren in cold blood and refusing a royal order, I cannot let that go unpunished.
But this is ridiculous! The General was wrong for heck's sake. The Bloodburn is not contagious. What should we have done? Slaughter an entire village?
Blazes, are you that ignorant or just plain stupid, Carpal? These elves would have told you anything. They were the ones who betrayed our treaty in the first place. But I'm done explaining myself. This is a waste of time. You're a murderer, Tahar. I should have seen that right away, but I didn't. And the same goes for you, Carpal. You're a disgrace to the Wolfguard.
Tell me one thing, Tahar. Do you have any regrets?
I mean, do I have any regrets? That's a tough one. I mean, what could have been done differently? I mean, perhaps we didn't kill Anselm and we just incapacitated him, but the game doesn't give that as an option. So can't regret that. In terms of what I was actually able to do in the game...
This isn't about regrets. These villagers were innocent, and I tried to do what was necessary to save them. That's it.
No. You acted based on information by people who broke a decades-old treaty. And even if they hadn't, what tells you that they were right? Greyfell might be gone by now, if General Naria hadn't done what he did. Corporal Tahar, Corporal Koppel, you are hereby found guilty of murdering 5 soldiers of the Royal Army and insubordination. The punishment is death by the string. Take them to the dungeons.
I mean, the elf did drink the potion that was supposedly gonna kill you if you drank too much or if you drank someone else's. So, I mean, I feel like that's pretty good evidence. But I guess it's not worth mentioning. Maybe that's not enough information to justify, you know, believing the elves. I don't know. Every reign has adversaries and every battle bears prisoners. It is rumored that a long time ago, only thieves and liars inhabited the prison cells of Greykeep. Nowadays, the situation couldn't be more different, and most of the prisoners are actually guilty of one crime above all others: magic.
That's it.
Pardon?
Since you've been sitting here, I've been wondering why your face looks so bloody familiar. Now I remember. I saw you in the courtyard, back when they took me to my... how did they call it? Trial? You're one of them, aren't you?
I do remember this elf chick. How about we answer her question with a question?
Maybe. I saw your trial in the Hall of Justice.
Right, that was it. You were with that short, bearded fellow. I'm guessing I should be mad at you, shouldn't I? For serving these idiots. But, as it seems, we're sitting in the same dirt, so... sod it. I'm Iria. Iria of Finanmir. What's your name?
Just call me Tahar.
Tahar? As in, Isamo Tahar?
He was my father, yes. But I fought him in the Major Wars.
Huh. None of my business, I suppose. So, tell me, Tahar, what brings you to this wonderful place? Came to enjoy some nice hours of sitting in rat crap and hearing those zealots torture the living shit out of our kind? I hate to disappoint, but it gets boring after a while.
Our kind? I didn't know I was an elf.
No, but you're gifted, same as I. Or a defiler, as people prefer to say nowadays.
Ah, right. You're a mage.
I am.
I think you know what I'm here for. I'm sentenced to die on the pike, just as you are.
Oh, I see. How come? If I'm not mistaken, you're Wolfguard, aren't you? And aren't you guys supposed to be some kind of elite?
I was a corporal and refused an order.
Oh? What kind of order?
Long story. In short, our general ordered us to slaughter an entire village. Leonon. He wanted to prevent a plague called the Bloodburn from spreading, but, how should I say, was missing some crucial information.
Which was?
The Bloodburn isn't contagious.
Blazes. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with this world. I got ambushed. Soldiers of House Leonider, as they called themselves. I was trying to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. I knew I shouldn't have done it, you know? Use my magic. But in that moment, I was just so bloody scared.
What did you do?
I only remember fragments. 2 of them lunged at me. I grabbed their arms and let my light magic run free. It was over in less than a minute. I didn't even know I could do that.
Light magic can kill.
It can drain, yes. It's not what it's made for, but nonetheless deadly.
And I take it you got caught.
No, not at first. But I'd rather not talk about it. They're going to kill us. And, you know, there is still a part in me that thinks this is all a bad dream. Are you afraid?
No.
Then I wish we could swap places for a while. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I haven't given up yet. We need to find a way out, and we need to do it quick.
We're in a prison.
How did you guess? Doesn't change the fact that we need to get out. I've searched every part of my cell, and there's absolutely nothing. But yours is a lot bigger. Go see if you can find anything.
Like what? A magical key?
No, a fragile bar in the walls. Something that can help us pick a lock. Whatever. Or maybe start by taking a look at that breakthrough in the wall behind you.
So that's Area. Okay, I'm guessing she'll be a future companion. I wonder if I'm gonna lose Bertrand throughout all this. Hopefully not.
Interesting. Iria, I found something here. It looks like a piece of thread.
Great! One of the prisoners must have left it. See if you can find a nail or something like that. That way we could make a lockpick.
A lockpick? What do you think this is? A child's cane? We are in the Great Keep prison. Even if you had Zerbo's keys, you wouldn't get that door open.
Just ignore him.
I mean...
Yes?
So? See anything?
Nothing. It's a dead end.
Shit. Well, that explains why they haven't repaired it. Then keep looking. What's that? What are you looking at?
I don't know. Some sort of grate. There's something stuck down there. Looks like a piece of metal.
Are you serious? Get it!
I'm trying, but... Oh, shit!
Ellen's reins. Are you alright?
I think so. What was that?
A tunnel spider. Just yesterday, one of the prisoners got bitten.
Shit. But you killed it.
And I have that nail.
Right, the nail. You still have the thread, right? Now put it...
Alright, scum. Time to wake up.
Defilers?
Those two.
Isn't that...
The betrayer's child. Yes.
Interesting. I'm Rondar Lacane, the Harbinger of Light. And you are here because you've sinned. I don't know how, and it doesn't matter. But the light has found you guilty.
Mercy! Please, sir! I have children, a wife,
Quiet, scum.
Don't. He's afraid. And he should be. So, I'm here for a simple reason. You, the Defilers, are beyond repentance. But you three, you may not be. If you admit your sins now and accept the light into your life, you may be given a second chance. You may be born again as servants of Aeonir. The choice is yours. Child?
I don't think he can hear you, Your Holiness.
Why? I believe my instructions were clear. If they are not Defilers, they are not to die until they have been given a chance.
I know, Your Holiness, but he was already weak when the soldiers brought him here. He must have had some untended wounds.
I see. Well, may the light have mercy on your soul, child.
I repent! Please, Your Holiness, I repent!
You do?
Yes!
Then confess. Confess that you have done wrong. Confess that you are corrupted. Confess that your life is and was always empty without the love of the All-Father. And confess that it is only this love that can lead you back to the path of virtue.
I confess that I accept the light as my salvation.
Then rise and be born again. Open the door, child, and take him away. I will join you in the courtyard.
Are you certain, Your Holiness?
I am. Leave.
Of course.
What a lunatic.
I mean, I feel like it's dumb to even ask.
If they repent, do they really let them live?
Depends on what you call living. From what I've been told, these newborn have to give their life to the purity. But yes, they will live.
What now?
No idea. But as long as that priest fellow is here, we have no way to get out unseen. Wait, do you hear that?
Salvation.
You heard it, didn't you?
I mean, do I want to admit it?
That voice, yes.
That... Huh. That's interesting.
You aren't making any sense.
The blood burn. What do you know about it?
Only that it's some kind of magical plague.
A magical plague. Yes, that's one way to put it. Where do I start? 6 months ago, before the first occurrence of the blood burn, Aener showed me a vision. It was beautiful. Riveting.
Like the one that made you found the purity of light in the first place?
I see you're well informed. Yes, like that one.
I guess we don't have to
Interesting.
antagonize him.
One way to put it. But that particular vision I had that night was different. I woke up in a wide, empty desert. The sun was glaring, and the sand was almost burning. Yet I felt completely at ease. I began to walk until I saw the walls of a beautiful giant city, white as marble. When I reached the gates, they were wide open. By then, the sun had become even more intense, glaring, engulfing the city in a sea of light. Still, I was not afraid. I entered the city and found the streets deserted. I can't remember for how long I walked, but it must have been hours. Until, finally, I saw him. The All-Father, Aener, a figure made of pure light.
You met Aener?
Yes. I don't think that you, as a non-believer, could possibly understand what it felt like. But what matters is that he spoke to me. He told me that the blood burn was imminent, and how we can cure it.
If the Purity already knew that much about the Bloodburn's nature, why didn't you tell the Lord Marshal? General Noria slaughtered an entire village because he thought it was contagious, which is also why I'm here.
We did tell him. But you know the King Regent. He's not a man of faith. We needed proof. Something a godless man like him would understand.
Really?
What makes you so sure it was a vision, and not just some dream?
I just know. As I said, I don't expect you to understand.
And why does Aener care about the Bloodburn?
Because he's preparing his return.
Right. Your priest told me about that. You believe that Aener will return to the world and make it a better one?
One of equality, peace, and harmony. No more magic, no more castes, no more nobility. The Bloodburn is just one more trial we have to overcome.
Sounds oddly familiar.
So, how can we cure it?
Well, that's where you come in. I wasn't certain at first, but now I am. He told me that there's someone who will play a pivotal role in all this, whose blood is connected to the plague, and I would recognize him or her when the time comes.
And you believe that's me?
I do. Let me tell you a story. 3 weeks ago, a small village was almost completely wiped out by the Bloodburn. I went there, together with 6 of my priests, to follow up on my vision. As you can imagine, it was atrocious. By the time we got there, most of the townsfolk were already dead. Save for one man, an elf, the village healer, witnessing that bloodbath. It had broken him. However, he was still able to tell us some very interesting things. Among them, that he believed the infection occurred right after he heard something that night. A song. The Song of the White, as we now call it.
Hang on. You're saying that this singing we just heard actually causes the blood burn?
Correct. And since, according to that elven healer, the words of the song resemble the Shaper tongue, we think that the blood burn might be connected to the Shapers.
Nonsense.
Actually, he might be right. Lord Marshal Arendir told me something similar. Noises before an outbreak.
Alright, now I'm lost. If this song causes the blood burn, why are you the first to make that connection?
Because not everybody hears it. Only those who are magically gifted do, and this hearing also protects them from the disease itself. Both of you are. And that leads me to believe that you, Tahar, are the one Aenir spoke of, the pariah, who will help us put an end to the Bloodburn.
The irony in all this. Oh my gosh. I think the story of this game is actually so interesting. Oh my gosh, there's so many things here.
If this song forebodes the Bloodburn, does that mean that there will be an outbreak in Greykeep?
Well, something else we learned about the Bloodburn is that it's unpredictable. There might be an outbreak, or there might not be. And it might be just a servant who dies, or the entire castle.
If that's the case, shouldn't you be afraid for your men?
I'm not. I am with Aenir, as we all are. And fear is only a product of missing guidance.
Well, that's convenient.
So, you're saying there's no pattern at all? Whether a song causes an outbreak or not is entirely coincidental?
No, I did not say that. What I said is that we have not understood the pattern yet.
So being a mage protects from the Bloodburn?
Having magic in you, that's a big difference. Using magic, giving in to the temptation, is a sin. Merely having the gift isn't. It's something that runs in your blood. But yes, being gifted seems to allow hearing the song and protects against the Bloodburn.
Do we even want to tell him that the elves were affected too? I mean, this guy's representing a religion that is probably letting a lot of innocent people die. But it doesn't necessarily mean he's all bad.
The Moorhere elves told me they were affected by the Bloodburn too. Don't all elves have a spark of magic in them?
They do. And that's very interesting. That means that either we are wrong, or the elves are confusing something else with the Bloodburn.
Reasonable answer.
Whatever you want me to do, if I'm to help you, you'll free Iria as well.
Of course. She may be a defiler, but her ability to hear the song makes her as valuable as you are.
That's funny, that song actually sounded kind of nice in my
There isn't much of a choice, is there? If we don't help you, we'll be executed.
Yes, but even if your situation were different, helping us would be in your best interest. If we don't stop the Bloodburn, all of Io will be affected, regardless of race or faith. And also, being chosen by Aenir is a great honor, one some of my followers would kill for.
A friend of mine has been sentenced to death too. His name is Bertrand Carpel. Can you get him out as well?
Bertrand Carpel? Yes, I've heard about him. Another member of the Wolfguard, isn't he?
Yes. I don't know where he is though. They separated us after the trial.
Then I'll see what I can do, though your escape is more important right now.
I mean, he didn't personally put us in this prison, so and he did try and stop the King Regent or whatever from killing the village. I think it's fair to thank him.
And thank you for helping us.
It's Aenir's will. There are some arrangements I have to make first. Give me a few moments.
It's so weird to thank him. My goodness.
2 more things before you set out. First, you'll have to use the sewers to escape. There's an entrance in the tower's cellar that leads through the mountains. Get out of the prison and go there as quick as possible. Once you are out of the fortress, leave the city and head to Farland's Hope. It's a small village to the northwest in Iskander. There you'll meet with a contact of ours, an expert on Shaper culture who will help us decipher the song. His name is Iskrim, and he's a dwarven scholar. We set him out on a mission to find Mulandir 3 weeks ago.
Mulandir?
The ancient city of the Shapers, yes.
So, you want us to help that dwarf find Mulandir, don't you? What for?
Isn't it obvious? To find clues about the song.
we don't need to kill him. Oh gosh. I mean... let's learn a bit more about the dwarf then.
Anything I should know about this Isgrim?
Nothing I haven't already told you. You will have plenty of time to acquaint yourselves.
Worth a shot.
How do we find the dwarf? Will he be in the village?
It's possible, but I doubt it. Once you arrive there, you should talk to the village mayor, Clara Farland. She works for the Purity and will provide you with all the information you need. Just tell her you are sent by the light.
Sent by the light. Fair enough. Anything else?
There is. Here, take this.
What is that? What the heck? What was that?
The rune. It imprinted itself on you.
Imprinted? What is that thing?
Hard to answer. To put it shortly, they are a gift of Aenir to us as his servants. They protect us. If the bearer of such a rune loses his life, he will be revived by Aenir's light.
Did you just say...
Revived, yes.
You're joking, right? No magic on Io can undo death.
The magic you're talking about is the magic of a past era. These runes are the symbol of a power far older than anything these fumblers you call mages could ever dream of wielding. As I told you, Tahar, Aenir's light outshines all. He was the first in this world, and he will be the last.
So, these things make us, what, immortal?
Not immortal, no. But they provide you with a chance. Should you die and be brought back to life, the rune will lose a part of its power. Its energy will take you to one of Aenir's shrines, and there your body will be mended.
Aenir's shrine? You are talking about the Elam Sar, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Though most people call them the Godstones. To join a Godstone with your rune, you will need to touch the stone with it.
And then what?
You'll see. Either way, we shouldn't waste any more time. This should be self-evident, but only tell people you fully trust of our cooperation. I will do the same. Now go. Head to Farland's Hope, find the dwarf, and find Mulandir.
All right. Goodbye then, I guess.
Goodbye. One more thing, Tahar. The two of us. We are more alike than you think. You are searching for something, for the answer to a question. And while I have found mine, you haven't found yours.
What are you getting at?
Well, you see, I'm not a fool. I know you haven't seen the light as I have, and I do not expect your loyalty. But as I said before, your blood, your lineage, it is somehow connected to all this. And even though I don't know how, maybe our cooperation can help you find the answer. But I've wasted enough of your time. Farewell, Tahar. Farewell, Iriar of Finan Mir. We will meet again.
This is such a surprising turn of events.
So that just happened. What now?
Let's just get out of here.
Okay. We should probably get our gear back first, though. Let's look around.
Wow. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Can't believe it.
Now
all
would you
this
look
happened.
at that?
Man, he's a mage. This corpse has been here.
Interesting.
Requires a mysterious key. Wouldn't I get like a lockpick or something? Aenir's ruin. Man, I really did lose all my gear. I'll be back. Gotta use the restroom. Cool. Let's take a look at the abilities real quick. So I already put 2 into strength. We'll do 1. Nope. No attribute points, right. Unleash Wrath. Temporarily apply hastened and grants you immunity against stun. I mean, I haven't seen any enemies stunning me, so don't feel the need for that. Oh, I can upgrade that now? Absolutely. More lifesteal. Alright, let's see, what sort of option? She has Arcane Archery? That wasn't even an option at the character creator, so maybe elves have a different trees. Affinity? She's got 2. Alrighty. Let's see. Area. What sort of stuffs do you have? 6 points, wow. Chance to regenerate focus with every auto attack? That's pretty good. Arrow of Light. Magic damage. Bonus to undead. Card of magic damage. Wow, that's nice. So magic damage interrupts and purges. Every time you drink a health potion, you gain focus. You can carry on the ground with points inspired. No, impaired. So she's got some good abilities, I would say. Well, let's give you this Arrow of Light. I think that's a pretty solid ability. Wait, what does this do? All arrows around the target. I forget that whenever you go up to a different level, for each skill, you'll sometimes get a brand new effect. Super nice. I really like her tree. I think she's going to be a solid archer. I'm looking forward to getting that healing effect on that arrow. I think that'll be solid. Damage and interrupt. Enemy target. Target's at full health. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I know. These are more weapon-based. That's more intelligence-based. It's still a lot of damage, though. So I think we'll do... Let me see. What's willpower? Intelligence. Willpower. Okay. I kind of feel like we're actually just going to go an even split. Dexterity, intelligence, and willpower, perhaps. For now. With this character. Ooh. Got. Not. Alrighty.
Yes?
You guys in control group 1. I don't know how to open that door, so I think we'll just get on out of here.
Understood.
You got it.
There. I think this is where they put our gear.
Then let's go get it.
Much better.
Indeed. Odd that this place is unguarded, though.
Don't jinx it.
Alright, let's equip these two. We'll start with our Tahar character. Let's see, you had a scythe. There you go. I'll give you this battle works. That. Oh no. The rings I had equipped to the other characters are gone.
Yes?
Oh well. Plus 5 tokens. Not too bad. Alright.
What do we need?
Characters are now equipped. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, the rune. It's reacting to something.
And I think I know what. Do you see that stone over there? That's a god stone. I think we should try to join the rune with it, like the Harbinger suggested.
Hero death, godstones. If one of your heroes falls in battle, it's not the end of your journey. As long as you can see the revive timer above your downed hero, they can be helped up again by one of the other heroes. You can also make use of your remaining revive charges, which are located at the right of your quick access bar. Gotcha. I actually lost my space where I was reading from. To revive your hero, you can also make use of the remaining revive charges, yep. To revive your hero at a godstone you own. Oh, gotcha. If the revive timer of a downed hero runs out, a revive charge is consumed, and they will be revived at your nearest godstone. To speed up the revive process, you can immediately revive your hero at one of the godstones by selecting the portrait. Okay. The amount of maximum revive stones is by your difficulty. Okay. Cool beans. Optional, talk to Yuri about it.
That's interesting. This magic. Is it just me, or does it feel, I don't know, different?
That's one way to put it. Then I take it this isn't ordinary light magic?
No, not at all. As I said, it's different from all magic I've seen so far. And that means something. Not sure how much I like the thought of me being linked to an ancient monument. Once we get out of here, I definitely want to take a closer look at that rune.
That makes two of us. Either way, the rune did react to it. Assuming the Harbinger was right, if anything goes south, it's this stone we should be, well, resurrected at. Resurrected. I can't believe I just said that.
You did. Let's not find out the hard way, shall we? Now, let's push on. Just give the word. That way?
Understood.
Sure.
Got it.
Oh no, I only have one health potion
Understood.
left. At least, I still have all my monies.
That way?
I have to buy some more later on.
Sounds like a plan.
A few different paths, it seems.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't have the Whoa, 9 constitution for that? Wow. Gospel of Light. Jeez. I'm only at 5. How does that compare? Wow. That's way more resistances. Gospel of the Light. Alright, when Aenir, Allfather, set the Godstones on Io, this world was blessed. When Aenir, Allfather, created the Guardians and bid them watch over Io, this world was blessed. When Aenir, Allfather, gazed upon Io and saw humanity, this world was blessed. When Aenir, Allfather, forsook Io for the sins of humanity, this world was damned. We ask ourselves, how did we lose our way? The answer is clear. We are sinners, partakers in violence and greed. We are tainted, lusting for power we do not deserve. We are thieves at a feast, coveting that which is not ours. Magic is a gift that does not belong to us. That some of us are born with magic is unavoidable. It is those who choose to use magic for their own selfish purpose that taint themselves. Mages not in service of the light desecrates the Allfather's wish, and for that we name them defilers. Sins of defilers are sins against the Allfather. Only death can absolve them of these sins. Only through the light can we become pure. Only by becoming pure can the Allfather return. This is the sacred task we humble scions must undertake. We must wash the world pure and prepare the way for Aenir's return. The day the Harbinger of Light opens the gate shall be a day of reckoning. The Allfather, pleased by the restoration of the purity of the world, will return to bestow everlasting peace and unity. Humanity shall once again be blessed. We ask ourselves, what more can we do to hasten this coming? How may we best serve the light? We look to the Harbinger of Light, to the designs only Aenir's chosen knows, and recite these words. By the light I am pure, for once we sinned, now shine the light. Sounds very much like some holy doctrine. Ooh, money. Mysterious key.
Will do.
Is that the key that I needed to open this door down here? Let's find out. Oh, you get bonus health?
What do we need? Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys, hurry on up.
Let me see. You got it.
Let's see.
Yes, it looked. A mage rebel?
Sure.
Are you serious? So you had that key in some odd spot.
Will do.
So that I could open this single door.
Now would you look at that?
Oh, it unlocked all of them. Okay. Perhaps, these dialogue options are more important than they initially seemed. And if I was kind of mean to the priest guy, perhaps I would have actually had to have escaped on my own. But since I was nice and kind of courteous when talking to him, he just let me go instead. I suppose I will not ever know unless I do another playthrough.
That way?
Yes, that way. I thought everyone gets hastened. Why does she not
So,
have
what's the
it?
plan?
What's next?
Apply hasten to all allied heroes around the user.
Understood.
Just getting stuck on stuff? What the hell?
A fork.
Any ideas which way to take? You know this place, right?
Not as well as I'd like to, but I'm pretty sure the one to the left leads up to the courtyard. We should prepare for heavy resistance, though.
And the other one?
I don't know, but it leads farther down the mountain. I remember hearing some guards talk about a hidden entrance into the prison. I'm guessing they used it to smuggle booze in here for the long shifts.
So either we risk fighting dozens of guards or getting lost in the caves. What do you think?
Conquered a second, I can establish a teleportation portal between your godstones. Okay, establish.
Got it.
Why do I even have to connect? Why did I have to click that? Why couldn't it just auto
Yes?
connect? That's weird.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, I don't really want
That's
to
a lot of
fight
wine.
my
I
brethren.
didn't know the prison guards had their own winery.
Neither did I.
So-
Probably not the time to indulge, though.
Agreed.
I think I'm gonna go through the cave, so I think I'm just gonna go this way to explore and make sure there's no other bonus loot.
Let's see.
And then just kind of double back.
Did you hear that?
Aye. Footsteps.
Free
Shit.
prisoners.
You were right. Hey, over here! Help us get out of here!
I'm not sure about this. We don't know who these men are.
True. But if there's guards up ahead, they could help us.
I'm not sold on saving them yet. I don't know.
Tiara's breath. What are you waiting for? Get us out of here.
Okay, so never mind. That key is actually
take a
for
look.
all of the or all of the prison cells.
Tiara's breath. Thank you, friend. They would have taken me to the gallows tomorrow.
Just thank you. Thank you, pal. I'll remember that. Mind if we stick with you? At least until we get out of that bloody keep.
Yeah, we know a way out. Just follow us.
Yes. Yes. Tiara's breath. Thank you.
Just stay quiet and follow us.
There's guards up ahead. They've probably been drinking. That's why they haven't heard us. We should ambush them and then stick together.
All right.
I want that chest over there.
Huh? Let's get out of here.
I guess I don't really want to kill the guards. I mean, they're just doing their job. How much do I want that loot, though? My moral compass.
I've been waiting for this.
Sorry, guards. It's just your unlucky day.
You got
Guess we get
Whatever
XP now.
necessary.
Man, actually, it's good that these prisoners are here, though. They're certainly helping kill these guys. Alright. Oh, we can save him?
Come on. Don't die on us now.
Wow. That's unexpected. Huh.
Got it.
Alright, I guess we'll connect this last godstone. Oh. That's how it works. Gotcha, that's unusual.
Just give the word. Huh.
Blazes.
You alright?
Yeah, it's just... I knew them.
Oh. I'm sorry. How do you feel?
Honestly, I don't know.
I feel you.
Let's just get going.
That way?
I mean, it feels bad, man. That's something that's amazing about this
Sounds
game,
like a
is
plan.
it's so realistic in a way. Like, I love
Sure.
it.
Interesting.
I love it. Like, now that I saw all I got was 300 gold, like, it wasn't
That
worth
way?
it. It just wasn't worth killing the guards. I shouldn't have done it.
Sounds like a plan.
Should not have done it.
Understood.
You got it.
Alrighty. Let's see what else we got around here.
Caves. You were right. But... That's not an ordinary lock. Looks like part of a mechanism to me.
I didn't know you were an expert on locks.
Well, there are some things you pick up when you're on the road for a while. Question is, how do we get this open? And why did they guard it with a mechanism in the first place?
It might be a secret escape route. They're all over Greykeep to allow the royalty to flee in case the place gets overrun.
And when fleeing, the last thing you'd want to happen is not having the right key at hand. Figures. Let's take a look around. There has to be a switch or something.
I've never considered that before. That Because, like, I've seen in movies and stuff where you have, like, these complicated mechanisms, like in this old architecture, or, like, old buildings, castles, things of that nature, and it's like, why didn't you just have a simple key? And it's like, well, what if you didn't have the key in the first place, and you wanted to be able to open the...
That did something, but... Wait. I think I know what this is.
Enlighten me.
It's a Cathayan lock. There's probably another one nearby, which we'll need to pull at the same time as this one. Let's find it.
Wasn't she, quite knowledgeable on locks? Drawer smell of liquor. Alright. You going over here.
What's next?
Yes.
Yes, that did it.
Indeed. Let's take a look at these caves, shall we?
I like how that prisoner followed her, but these ones stay with him.
Let's see.
Interesting. Alright, let's keep on going.
Sure.
Alright, let's attack. Attack. You know, you'd think that those prisoners would have taken the armor from the guards. I think that would have made more sense.
You read my mind.
Helen's reigns. I hate these things. Seems this entrance wasn't used in a while after all. Let me see.
Old mysterious page. Let's read it. Old mysterious page 2 from a torn page. Mystery of magic requires more than mere power or magical skill. Magic draws upon the entirety of a person, inside and out. It is therefore equally important that a shaper aspiring to master magic possesses a hunger for knowledge. All who wish to study at the temple are required to demonstrate this passion. This quality drives the growth and experience of a mage. Contrast the mage who holds no curiosity for the wider world with the mage who craves knowledge more than the air he breathes. The mage who seeks to broaden his mind will find success where others find only frustration. Mastery of the magical arts is achieved through a desire to know the workings of the world, not just through the process itself. Just as one cannot appreciate a hard day's work without actually doing the work, so neither can one appreciate one's grasp of the art simply by desiring it. Very fair, very true.
That way?
Yes, that way. Looks like we continue on this way. Confirm.
Great. A storm.
This might play into our hands, though. There'll be a lot less people to sneak or fight past that way. Yes? Will do.
Got ourselves another godstone.
Understood.
Oversized key.
Found it.
Really? Is it just me, or do Nortander guards have a habit of leaving their stuff lying around unattended?
Seems like it. Let's just be grateful.
A memorial dedicated to a fallen hero. The inscription across the stone reads, "Those who seek enlightenment will be granted infinite riches." That's cool. Can I light it? Basically alerting people that I'm here. I guess no one's really around.
Now would you look at that? Hold on. Do you see that?
Yeah, patrols.
I don't think they'd recognize us right away. Let's just not get too close and try to act normal.
Are you serious? These sodding bastards have tormented us for months!
What do you suggest we do? Charge right in and take on an entire army by ourselves? Be reasonable, for heck's sake. Your vendetta can wait.
Sod it. I've had enough of this.
Tiaga's breath. Someone's there.
You can go die by yourself, man. Feels bad.
Blazes.
You're now officially a deserter.
Come on, don't die on us now.
Why did I choose this random prisoner over the guard? And one of them died anyways. Where do my loyalties really lie? God damn it. I'm so indecisive. He died anyways.
Sure.
I mean, the prisoners would have been attacked. They look like prisoners. There's no way we could have gotten by with the prisoners. So honestly, I shouldn't fret too much about how that turned out.
Tiara's breath. Someone's there.
Get ready.
Okay. I guess we're just killing all the guards. Gosh damn. Maybe if I was patient, I would have had an opportunity to wait for the patrols to just walk by, and then not have to fight them at all. Oh well. What is done is done. Any loot around here? Loot around here.
Will do.
Quick.
That way?
Let's try not to kill any more guards. Oh geez, there's a lot of guards. Any loot around? I'm not seeing any glowing yellow symbols.
Ida!
Oh
It's
no!
too far!
No! You didn't see me.
Got it.
Just run. Let's not be murderers.
Sounds like a plan.
Interesting.
Interesting.
What do we need?
What are you doing? Shouldn't we be headed to that white tower?
Grey Tower.
Run.
Yeah, just wanted to check something.
Run, prisoners. Come on. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
You got it. Sounds like a plan.
Will do.
Run. Maybe our timing will just work out perfectly. Come on. Come on, go.
I'll take a look.
Come on.
Let's see.
Confirm. You know, I guess they could just chase me right through the
That's
gate.
Gary and Armin.
Meaning?
Wolfguard. And no, don't even think about it. Those are elite soldiers from the unit I served in.
The way I see it, the way down into the cellar is right here. As long as we stay out of sight, we should be fine.
All I'm saying is I don't like these dressed up idiots acting as if they're the ones making the laws now.
What would you have the Lord Marshal do? The people believe in them.
If whoever the people believed in would be in power, unicorns would run in this country now. What the commoners need is a strong hand to guide them. Not some lunatic babbling on about return of the Allfather.
How do you know it's just lunacy?
I can't believe you just said that.
The Crown isn't paying us for chatter. If you two want to bicker, get yourselves a chamber.
Dude, what if I explored more of this place instead of just immediately leaving? Alright, this is a test. Will they notice us right here? I should have saved. Oh well. We shall find out. Don't see us, turn left. Don't notice the group of prisoners. Come on, keep walking.
Tahar. Tiara's breath.
Look, there's no reason for this to get bloody. Just leave me. Get him!
Fuck! Run! Run, everyone.
Will do.
We don't have to fight. Might as well explore. I'm just curious.
Understood.
I must know. How much does this game let you see?
That's Sentenza's room, isn't it?
There's nothing. There was no reason to do any of this. Run.
Will do.
Looks like we may have lost a prisoner.
Got it.
What are you doing?
Sounds like a plan.
Understood.
Sure.
You fool, Tiara.
With over 7,000 soldiers stationed in Greykeep, the fortress's need for food and drink is immense, requiring equally immense space to store them. What few people know is that Greykeep's undercroft is more than just a vault. It is also the entry point to an intricate network of hidden tunnels, which lead all the way through the keep.
Here we are. Now where's that secret sewer entrance the Harbinger was talking about?
No idea. I've never been to this part of the keep.
Okay. Wait. Do you hear that? Footsteps.
Yeah, they noticed we're gone. We need to move quickly.
Looks like we got a level up. Let's do that real quick. Give you some constitution now. And another ability point. That requires party level 9. Yeah, we'll just give you a passive upgrade. I don't remember what I put a point into last time. Screw it, we'll just go intelligence. Our restores 302 health to a single target. I don't think I want that. I like that. That gives it bonus attack speed. Yeah.
Yes? Alistair. That's bad.
Know him?
Yeah. We need to reason.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't think escaping with the prisoners is gonna help.
Interesting. Sounds like a plan.
The Tale of the Unlucky Alchemist. A great many stories have been told about the Unlucky Alchemist and his tragic quest to find the most beautiful daisy of Edo. Well, let's find out what this tale is. The Tale of the Unlucky Alchemist, a personal favorite. There once was an alchemist who believed he found a recipe for immortality. It was a simple elixir, he declared, made difficult only by the scarcity of ingredients. Naturally, he tried it first on himself, but when he took a knife to the heart to test the elixir's power, let's just say the experiment ended in a bit of a tragedy, or so we thought. That's the end of the tale, you might think, but not so for Unlucky Alchemist. To his delight, and perhaps dismay, the next morning he awoke in a new body. His elixir gave him the power of reincarnation, a close success. Determined to perfect his formula, Alchemist figured that his elixir was missing the pickled petals of a daisy. But not just any daisy. The petals had to come from a daisy in full bloom, plucked under the light of a crescent moon. The alchemist waited until the proper night, but when he reached out to pick the flower, the cliff beneath him gave way and he fell to his death. Undeterred, he tried again. He found a daisy away from any cliff edge, waited for the light of the moon to fall upon its petals, and lightning killed him. Jeez. The poor bastard probably didn't even know what hit him. Again and again he tried, but always he died beside his prize. Once murdered by raiders, twice mauled by the same bear, and once more by lightning. It didn't matter where the alchemist went. Some call it the Guardian's Curse, a punishment for seeking immortality. And what of his original formula? The greedy bastard never wrote it down. But somewhere out there, the Unlucky Alchemist still searches for his daisy like death depends on it. Tarek the Bard. Oh, interesting. I wonder if we'll ever have the chance to run into this Unlucky Alchemist during our adventures.
Look at that, pals. Provisions. Time to stock up.
Just make it quick.
Well, they don't seem to have...
Got it.
Okay. I feel like they didn't stock up on anything that maybe...
Espen!
Shit. Guards.
Kill him!
Alistair, stop! Stop it, for heck's sake!
Too late. All right, here goes nothing.
Well, that's too bad.
Come on, don't die on us now.
Damn it! I need healing.
That was easy.
Bloody fool. I knew him.
So? You really think they would have spared you? That would have made them traitors too.
You might be right, Tahar. I'm sorry it came to this, but I think we made it. That's what should matter.
Yeah, just keep telling him it's okay that he has to murder all of his longtime friends. Tell him he shouldn't try and reason with them first. That's,
Weapons. Maybe some of the blades are still sharp.
Ooh. A nice bow for our archer girl. And yup, thank goodness I put a point into that dexterity. Yeah, how much better? Yeah, I suppose a good bit better. Has increased attack speed as well. Ooh. Looks way better too.
Yes.
You know, for all these weapons and stuff, you'd think that these prisoners would start
Understood.
arming themselves, but they're not.
That way?
I don't understand that. Perhaps it's a good thing, they'll be less likely to turn on me. But...
Will do.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm noticing. I'm noticing it nonetheless.
So that's the sewers?
I think so, yes.
Uh-huh. Well, guess it's time to split up then, isn't it? I'd come with you, but there are some things I want to take care of before going down there.
You think that's a good idea, with all the guards about?
Aye. Won't take long. Thanks for getting us out of there. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again.
Yeah, that awkward time whenever you say bye to someone, and then you're like
There!
going
That
the
must be
same
the
way.
entrance the Harbinger was talking about. It should lead us through the mountain into the sewer system.
All right. And what then? How far is this village, Farland's Hope?
It's in Iskander. A 4-day journey. Maybe a bit more.
You do realize we don't have to do this, right? We could just make a run for it.
I don't think so. McCain would find us. And if what he says is true...
Wait, you actually believe that? This vision stuff?
Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. But I think for now we should stay on his good side. We can figure out the rest later.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I wouldn't know where to go anyway. All right then, Corporal. Lead the way and I'll follow.
Sounds good.
Interesting.
With Aelot Iskander executed for allying with your father during the Mage Wars, the Iskander lands have since fallen into anarchy. On your journey, you've met many travelers, sunken-cheeked figures who told you stories about having lost their homes to bannerless soldiers and bandits. They have also told you something else. That a once deserted village has come back into bloom, offering refuge to those without shelter. Fallen's Hope.
Alright, let's see. According to our map, Farland's Hope should be down this path to the east. We need to be careful, though. From what I've heard, things have become pretty grim in Iskander after the rebellion. You know, bandits, roaming monsters, orcs, the usual delights.
I know. We'll be on our guard.
Good. Then let's get going.
Alright. Cool.
Now would you look at that?
So it looks like the Bloodburn Plague has found its way to this territory. No surprise.
Sure.
Guess we can just look around.
Got it.
I don't... Could we even take on these goblins? You know what?
Yes.
I bet we could. I bet we could.
Run!
Get in there.
Run! Run! We like the chase. That's my blood. My blood.
Why did they give that goblin a voice actor? That's so wild. I love it though. Alright. Helmet of the Pack. 10% chance to trigger spell with every attack. Summon one goblin cutthroat for 18 seconds? That's amazing. A magical helmet filled with powerful nature magic. The magic that resides within this helmet gives the wearer a chance to summon a goblin thug to his aid. Strength in numbers is the motto of goblins, and the wearer of this helmet will indeed never fight alone. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just got a helmet like that. Okay.
Let me see.
That's badass. Oh, I forgot that we found a helmet. Let's see. That's what it looks like, though. Let's try him. I think it looks a little bit better on him than it did on her, but it's got less resistances. And she'll have faster attack speed, I think. Yeah, so it makes more sense to give it to her, though. Oh gosh.
What's next?
Alright. Not the coolest looking helmet, but I'll take it.
Understood.
You got it.
What do you mean I can't pass? We need to get fresh water.
Look, ma'am, it's the commander's orders. No villagers beyond the outskirts.
I don't give a rat's ass about the commander. Let me through.
I won't. Now bugger off. Go talk to the commander or Clara if you want to shout at someone.
I'll be back.
Let's see.
A traveler, are you?
Bugger off.
And there goes another one.
The commander said villagers only. They look like they can take care of themselves.
What do we need?
Sure.
Look at that. Visitors, welcome to my humble abode. It's been some time since I last saw a stranger's face. What brings you to these lands?
Business. What are you doing in a place like this?
Well, first of all, I live here, and secondly, this place is the only place I can do my work.
What kind of work?
Do you see that well over there? It connects to a big lake directly beneath our feet. The only source of clean water for this part of Iskander.
So you sell water to the villagers?
Villagers, bandits, orcs, whoever has the coin.
Why don't the orcs just kill you?
Because, just like anyone else, they need water. And I'm the only one who can provide them with it.
Why? Couldn't they just kill you and use the well for themselves?
Aye, so it should seem. But a good trader never reveals his secrets.
What?
Alright, we'll go now. Good luck with everything.
What, so you're not going to ask me about that ridiculously large tree that fell right onto my roof?
What happened?
Well, it's simple. Somewhere in the forest live a bunch of trolls. You know, the house-high, big-teeth, feral type. 2 days ago, in the middle of the night, I saw them lurking near the house. And wham! Suddenly, I see that tree flying right towards my roof. I barely made it out alive. Long story short, the roof can be repaired, but something needs to be done about those trolls. And since I absolutely don't trust the village militia to handle this, I was wondering if you could take care of it.
That sounds dangerous. What do I get in return?
Apart from my everlasting gratitude, enough gold to make up for the danger.
I'm already stacked with gold.
I'll see what I can do. Where can I find these trolls?
I don't know exactly where they're hiding, but probably up north from Farland's Hope in the forest. Good luck, friend, and thank you.
I feel like I'll get
I'll
some
take a
XP
look.
for it, though.
Interesting.
Sounds like a plan.
Not now.
Well, I didn't see any goblins get summoned. A saber. How does this compare? Not well. And that's a dexterity-based one. Got some leather armor. Oh, and a torn journal page. We saw another group of mages wandering our lands. We were able to stay silent, though others were not so lucky. They spotted the Helling family. I told my children to look away. I should have done the same. I could hear their bones snap as the mages gestured with their hands. I could see the look of fear and terror in the father's eyes. They keep asking us about books that we have no knowledge of. Some say it was a battle between mage guilds that lighted the fire of rebellion. However, most of the mages that wander Iskander are Isama's apprentices. We will have to stay silent through the night. I want my family to be able to sleep in their own beds. But the cellar stays a must for now. Tomorrow we will make a run for it and leave the guardian forsaken lands behind.
Sure.
Got Bone Rabbit over here. Anything else? No.
You got it.
So the question mark is where I should go. I'm cool with just exploring though. Seeing what else is going on.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Not now.
Yeah, get him, my goblin. Let's throw it right on. Do work, man.
Huh. Interesting.
Got it.
Let me see.
Dwarven Greenlands.
What Pilskin want?
That way?
And onward we go. We found a godstone. That's
I'll
nice.
take a look.
Will do.
Oh, we have a village here. Alright,
Let's
let's
see.
talk to this lady.
What are you people doing here?
Oh, hello. Well, what does it look like? We're setting up an outpost. A way to make sure neither the orcs nor the bandits ever get that close to Farland again.
It doesn't look very impressive. I mean, it looks alright.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
Nice of you to ask, but we'll manage. Safe travels, friend.
Wasn't my guy, just a good Samaritan. Oh, we have a guard here?
Just give the word.
Okay. We have a chest up there.
You got it. Let me see.
500 gold. Alright.
Understood.
More loot. Lots and lots of loot around here. So that's always nice. World map? Holy crap. Locked? I didn't even think they'd have a world map in this game. Farmers, farming.
Yeah! Get them! Got it.
Rack.
More cutthroats. Take them down. Damn it! I need healing.
Bastards, man. They tried to set a trap for me. Ah, a rondel dagger. And the Gospel of the Light. I feel like I've read that before. I have, right on.
Sounds like a plan.
Shielding amulet. Right on. I now have an amulet for you to wear.
Sure.
Continue onward. Whoa. That's a big bear. Holy crap, 5,000 health? Can I fight that thing? How do I save real quick? Let's save just in case.
Yes?
Yes? Uh-huh.
What's next?
Yes.
Nice. Sorry, bear. It was your unlucky day. Listening Robe. Light magic ability cooldowns. Minus 20%. Plus 7 focus. Wowzers. That's some decent gear there. This leather armor is better, but it gives less focus. Okay. Well, maybe I'll find a mage or something to join my group. Give him or her that armor when the time comes. Alright, come on. Regenerate your health there. 750. Yeah, we can
Yes.
Come on.
Will do. Whatever's necessary. They will fall.
So, what's the plan?
Damn, dude. Spiders really like to go for my archer. Come on. Regenerate health. Pull up the hole. We're getting awfully close to the troll lair. Oh, they sleeping. Oh! 9,000 health? Does 300 a swing? Man. I don't know about this. I think that bear is nothing compared to what these trolls are going to be like.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's 2 of them? Well, we won't really know until we give it a shot. Hopefully they don't even attempt.
Just give the word. Yes, sleeping trolls. Lovely. Let's give them a wide berth, shall we? That way? I need help over here. Sounds like a plan.
What do we need?
Oh my gosh, I have no chance of killing these guys. Run.
That way?
Just run anyway. Anywhere. Any direction. Maybe they'll de-aggro. Oh, they did. Alright, fuck. Whew. Damn. Okay.
You got
Well,
it.
I gave it a shot.
Understood.
Didn't work out so well. I think I'm actually just gonna take a break from here and possibly be on later today. Or maybe tomorrow. I don't feel a need to save, so... Yeah, alright. Well, farewell. And until next time.